Brian, you're my friend.
Okay, don't do that.
Brian,
Stop calling me, man. I'm serious. Don't do that.
Some podcasts are slow.
Cashmere. I have cashmere.
And you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
You got peanut butter on my fucking cashmere.
Like
Don't.
your sweater.
You're getting cashmere, peanut butter on my
Hey,
cashmere.
welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast, brought to you by Amazon.com. You want to buy, anyway, buy Amazon shit. Go to 10minutepodcast.com, hit the Amazon banners. Also brought to you by Gamefly.
Gamefly!
15-day free trial at Gamefly. My name is Will Sasso.
I'm Bryan the Kid Callen.
And Chris D'Elia is not with us. He's off today. He's off doing some work
We got
stuff.
somebody much better. Much better. I'm excited.
Different. But
I'm a fan of this man.
Yeah, we are really excited to have this guy on the show.
Still in shape.
He's doing incredibly well. And ladies and gentlemen,
bienvenue. Let me say it in French.
Well, he's not
Jean-Claude.
French.
He's Belgian.
Can I introduce the man? Ladies
okay.
and gentlemen, star of screen in so many films. You love him, you know him. This is Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Hello,
Bienvenue.
I will call you later. Bye.
Oh, he was on the phone. He's on the phone.
He's on the phone.
I'm happy to be here.
Hey, it's really great to have you, Jean-Claude.
I am very happy to be here. I came all the way from overseas to
Cool.
be here.
That's great,
Not
man.
just for this. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But,
No.
I did come from overseas to have some meetings. I was in New York, and now I am here. And
That's great.
No, we understand.
I am here.
Jean-Claude,
you're here now.
you took a break from movies.
There was on the way here.
Yeah.
There was a flight. The attendant didn't have what I wanted to drink. There was not a problem.
Yeah, okay.
There was not a problem.
Yeah.
I'm very. There are people who say Jean-Claude Van Damme is very hard to work with. He is not. He is not
Ort?
to work with.
Well, I'm sorry. You're very
She
Ort?
didn't have what I wanted. It was not a problem.
Can I wait?
I think he's saying
Art.
I think you're saying art.
No, he's saying art. He's saying
hard.
art.
This girl, the way
hard to
she
work.
came to me on the flight.
Yeah.
If it were a man,
Right.
I could have possibly been okay if I was in the news. People were saying, Jean-Claude Van Damme kick his ass so hard, but I didn't. Because it was not called for. It was, first of all, a woman with
Okay.
all
But
of the
you said
appendages that a woman has.
yes. You're pointing to your chest. So she didn't have what? Let me get this straight. She didn't have what you wanted on your flight.
No.
And then something.
What
Did you say or what?
She didn't have.
Right.
I ordered basically what I had.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to say, Brian. He was trying to say he
No.
ordered something.
He's saying.
No.
Oh, I think he's
Okay.
saying
No.
hard.
No.
I
No.
took it was about 2.5 hours into the flight. I asked for Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
Of course, no alcohol.
Yeah.
What is in it is grenadine and other shit I don't know. But
Okay.
she said she didn't know what it was.
Okay.
There was not a problem. But if there was a problem,
Yeah.
and it was a guy,
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do this, but everybody would be on my side
Right.
if I were to kick his ass so hard.
Okay. I have a question
What
for you.
is it?
Okay.
He's saying
Do you know? Wait. No. I have a
hard.
question for him. Do you know? Okay. You know the actor Armand Desante? You know who that is, right?
I do.
Can you say his name, please?
He was in Judge Dredd.
There you go. Please say his name.
Armand Desante.
Okay. Now say, you know what they use to hunt whales? The long thing, the spear thing? They shoot them out of guns sometimes?
Yes.
It's spelled Harpon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you please say that word?
Harpoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Yes.
So now.
Very simple. Gun is with an arrow in it. Harpoon.
Okay. Now I'd like to go back to your story where you said
If
she
the-
didn't. If the woman
Yes.
didn't have
if
what
it had
you.
been a man,
if it had
you
been a
would
man,
have kicked.
I would have kicked his ass so hard.
Okay, Brian. I'm
For sure,
completely-
No, he's saying hard.
He can't be because I said tell him to
I'm
say
telling you,
harpoon, and he said harpoon. He's on the phone.
I will tell you one thing, my friend. If
He's
you
on the
come to
phone.
me with this backwards bullshit, I give your ass
He's on the
one phone call and I'll smack you shit.
Okay.
He's
He
on the
Now
phone.
he hung up the phone. He
Yeah.
was
Are
talking
you?
to-
Are you? Can I ask you? You've
Richard, it was my friend.
Yes. You've experienced some. You just did a movie with I think Arnold Schwarzenegger. And how the Expendables?
Was
was
lifetime
that?
to come true. I was watching. We shot some of that in Canada, and when we were shooting in Canada, it was a very beautiful place. We went to Whistler. We did
Beautiful.
skiing.
Oh, I'm from around there.
a
That's
lot
nice.
of snow everywhere.
Lovely.
What you don't want if you're skiing,
Yeah.
is you have a nice fluffy snow. Is yes, very nice.
Yeah.
If you fall down on ort snow, it is a real bad time for your head if you hit that.
If
Yeah.
you fall down on Ord,
He's saying hard.
let me ask you a question. Okay,
What?
did you get to the ocean around Vancouver?
Oh yeah,
It's beautiful around
It
there.
is a beautiful ocean.
So, did you get to you would spell this Harbour? You know what that is?
I am Belgian. I don't.
So, well, depending on the region, some people spell it Habor.
Oh, okay. Yes, harbor.
There you go.
Yes.
Harbor.
Yes.
Did you get to the harbor in Vancouver?
We were walking around on the harbor, and
Okay.
it was very fun.
And if you were to take, let's say, university algebra in Asia, that would be kind of.
It would be very odd.
I
Yeah,
don't
he's
understand
saying-
how
he's
he's.
saying
I don't understand what
I
he's
know.
saying.
Okay, I want to say something.
Difficult.
I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of Cyborg. I love that movie. What did that come out
It
in
was a
90?
movie when I did Time Cop.
Oh yeah, that was a great
There was one part
Yeah.
where I did the splits on the kitchen.
Yeah. That was incredible. Now, did you train a long time to do that? Because I mean, Brian and I are fans. We love action movies.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There
So-
is a.
Can you still do the splits? or-
I can do it.
Yeah.
I can do. But what
We're
you
not
do,
saying you can't.
No, yeah.
Okay, but no
Yeah.
one.
Well,
Okay.
no, I mean you're
But
probably you've
you
got to be
ca-
50 now at least, and
I am old enough to be some people's dad.
Right.
Well,
That's
yeah,
so am I.
so am
and
I.
so's
Yeah,
he,
yeah,
and
yeah.
so's everybody.
How old are you now?
I am not going to say because
Oh.
this goes out to
Well-
a lot of people.
Well,
a
he's-
lot
People
of
can people can Google your age.
Yeah.
Though.
That
You were
is
born-
not
you were
that
born
is
in-
not true. That is a
you were
myth.
born in-
if so, what it is when I'm
1960.
in Time Cop,
Yeah.
and I forget who played the old man, but Joel Silver,
Yeah.
or something did this.
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in Time Cup, yeah. Wait, I'll look it up for you here.
Ron Silver. Ron Silver
Ron
was
Silver,
his
yeah.
name.
Yeah,
With the beard.
yeah, it was Ron Silver, yeah, yeah.
That son
He
of
played
a
Macomb,
bitch.
yeah.
That son of a bitch played
yeah.
Macomb.
Yeah.
I remember.
Okay, so what's the
Well,
story?
I'm trying to find his.
No, what's
I
the story
remember
about?
that son of a bitch played Macomb. He was also in a show called Chicago Hope.
Okay.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
The doctor.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? All right, well, Expendables 2. You were in
It
Expendables
was
2.
a dream to come
You
true.
got Sylvester Stallone. You got Schwarzenegger. You got all these guys, all the
It
big
was
names. and-
unbelievable. There was one part where
Tell us a story.
I was laughing all the time on that
Yeah.
because of the
I
guys
bet it
were
was
so
fun.
funny.
Yeah.
We shot a little bit here, a little bit there,
Yeah.
and by the time it was over,
Yeah.
it was wonderful, beautiful.
That's great. Well, that's really great.
I know that one of the things in where we were shooting, it was haunted.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really believe.
So what are you
in
doing now? What are you working on
ghosts.
now? What do you got going on
Yeah,
now?
you're a 53-year-old man. You're.
What are you
you're
doing?
Obviously,
Have a bunch of different things I'm working on. Restoring my old car, and
He's having a stroke.
it is basically.
Yeah.
Something.
It is basically just
New projects?
living life as it comes to me. I came through a lot. I was in Toronto one time.
You like to go to Canada?
Yeah. Now,
Well, this was really something.
Yeah.
It was
and
really,
my wife back then, I made her look at that man who was around the table
Yeah.
with a black shirt. He was security. I made her suck his dick, and I watched.
whoa.
No, okay.
Why would you do
Yeah,
that?
why would you do that,
Jean-Claude?
though?
I am Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I
didn't
know,
that.
but
And
that's-
when
yeah.
she made him come,
Yeah. No.
it was so odd.
Okay,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
no,
I
no,
couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
that son of a
hard.
bitch comes so hard that the
hard.
next guy who blow her felt it.
No.
I swear.
Hard.
She blow him so hard, and he came so hard,
Hard.
that the next guy who she blowed felt it.
Okay, it's
Okay.
That
hard.
man was me.
Yeah, of
I
course it was.
came when he came because
All right,
it
thanks,
was
thanks
I know.
for-
so Or.
Thanks for listening to 10 Minute Podcast. Thanks for subscribing, downloading on iTunes. We're on Twitter, 10 Minute Pod, Facebook / 10 Minute Pod. Thanks for coming, Jean-Claude.
No, thank you, Jean-Claude.
Hey, here we are, Chris.
Yeah. Well, good intro, Will. That's
Here,
so
here we are,
fantastic.
you and me again.
Yeah.
and me.
We're friends, and sometimes we hang out.
Yep.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10 Minute Podcast.
I don't mean to be rude, but it's nice to be here without Bryan.
It is kind of nice to be here without Bryan. Welcome to the 10 Minute Podcast, sans Bryan.
Yep.
We're brought to you by Amazon.com. You want to buy something on Amazon, go to 10minutepodcast.com. You hit things. There's the Gamefly 15-day free trial. If Bryan were here, he'd say Gamefly.
Yeah, thank God he didn't.
Yep. My name is Will Sasso.
I'm Chris D'Elia, and Bryan Callen's not here with us today, and it's actually very, very, it's a cool episode. We have somebody that I found out I wasn't here last time.
Chris was not here on Tuesday,
Right.
and on Tuesday, we had Jean-Claude Van Damme in the studio. Chris, I wish you could have been here.
I know it's really annoying that I couldn't be here, but I was out doing a movie. I was doing a movie in Atlanta, and when I came back at the airport, I met this guy that we have right here. And he is a Jean-Claude Van Damme impersonator.
Which is a crazy thing.
Which is the weirdest thing because
we
Jean-Claude
just
Van
had
Damme
Jean-Claude Van Damme on Tuesday.
Well, the first thing that I want to say is that I'm incredibly honored to be here.
What is your name,
to be
sir?
sitting in here at the same place that he was.
Sure. That was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
It's incredible. Yeah, it's incredible. So thank you to you guys.
And what is your and what's your name? And what is your name?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No,
That's
okay,
what I go by.
what is
But
your
my
name?
friends call me Jean-Claude.
Yeah, I
but
know.
my real name, is Palo. It's Palo.
Okay.
Palo?
Yeah, but for me, I make my living as Jean-Claude Van Damme. So that's why he's my hero. He's my biggest influence, my biggest hero. I know all his movies by heart.
Okay.
And,
By what? By what?
By heart.
By what?
So by heart. So
think
it's
you say by heart.
exciting
By
to be
heart,
here.
right?
Oh, Chris,
Exciting
we
to
had
be
a problem
here.
when we had Palu. What the fuck was
Palo,
it? Paro. When we had Jean-Claude Van Damme here.
He's my favorite, he's my hero.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't believe that I'm in the same room where he was.
he was.
Where was he sitting?
Right
He was
where
sitting right actually where you were.
Incredible
No, he's
for
sitting
me.
right where he-
It
Oh, he was
feels
over here?
like
Okay,
for me,
I don't know. I wasn't here.
For me, I want to faint. For me, I feel as though I'm gonna faint. I'm not
All right.
joking.
So-
my heart is beating quick.
Your what?
And my heart is beating quick.
Your heart, right?
My
Okay.
heart is beating so
your
quick.
heart?
Okay.
My heart.
So now let me ask you a question. So that's how you make your I mean that's your
Yeah.
job, you say, is your
It's my
Jean-Claude-
job, but
And how do you get gigs? Like, what is the deal?
And mostly I go to fairs.
you yelling
and
at us?
also, I go to the
Screaming at
squares.
us.
I go to squares and the fairs.
this guy
I go to fairs.
yelling at
to
us.
fairs and to squares. And that's where I do, Jean-Claude, and I kick, I punch,
down.
I punch.
Okay, now, but
and-
What do you do,
you don't have to be so loud.
And then I
So,
pass around the cup.
okay.
Pass around a what?
And then so, okay, so and now let me ask you a question.
For money,
So you
for money.
this guy.
So they put
And sometimes I wear silk underwears.
okay
Because
So-
he wore silk underwears in one of his movies.
No, I mean I think he did, yeah. But
Yeah.
no, so now when you are
I'm
you
so
put down
honored to be here.
Okay, thank you.
You're so what?
I'm so honored.
You're so what?
I'm so honored.
I think he's saying
What?
honored.
I'm so honored.
Oh, he's honored.
Honored, yeah.
To be here.
So to what? To what?
To be here.
To what?
To be
He
here.
wants a beer. He wants
no,
a beer.
to be here.
Oh, to be here.
And
He wants
Okay.
a beer.
So, okay.
my heart is beating still.
Okay,
so
I think you're
fast.
saying my heart is
Even-
beating still so
even
fast.
faster for
okay,
me.
now listen to me.
Because he's my hero.
I understand. He's your what?
He's my hero.
Okay, I think you're saying what?
I say he's my hero. He's a
Hero.
Hero?
He wants
You
a
know-
hero meat.
No, no,
Hero
he's
meat
saying
sandwich.
hero.
Do you know he's the
No,
greatest?
it's like
he's the greatest.
it's like a shaved meat and a
No, no, no.
pita.
He's
Yeah.
saying hero.
Hero.
Because that makes
he's the
sense.
greatest
Not the
fighter.
s-
He's the
Okay,
greatest
so
fighter.
he-
Do
well-
you know that he killed a lion with his bare hands?
With his
With his what?
Avec his bare hands on.
Brian's?
Barons?
No, his
Barons?
bare hands. He killed a lion.
Barons.
This
Baron
lion
killed a
came
lion
to
in
him.
France?
A baron?
The lion came to him flying like
Bare
this.
hands.
And he killed him
That's
with
what
his,
he's saying.
with his
All right, so listen to me.
bare
So
hands.
how do you make money? So you put a hat down and
Yeah,
people put
how
money
the-
in the hat when you
let
do
me-
punches
let
and
me
kicking?
Let me rephrase Chris's question.
Yeah.
He said, how do you make money? I'd like to know, how the fuck do you make money?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good...
Because it's like really
So you put down a
impossible.
hat
I
and...
kick in, I kick high, not as high as him because he's the greatest martial artist of
Okay,
all time.
sure.
I don't know
You
about that.
He's the #1 fighter of all time.
Now, can I ask you one question?
He killed a lion.
Can I
he
ask
killed
you-
an elephant.
Okay,
Killed an elephant.
can I
It's
ask you
true.
one question?
How did
Excuse
it-
me.
But
Look
I
at that.
kick-
Paro,
I
Paro,
kick- what?
can I ask you one
Wait,
question?
Wait. Tu parles français ou non?
Do you
No,
find
he
it
doesn't speak
difficult? Do you find it difficult to get
No,
work?
no.
Can I ask you a question?
No.
Do you find it difficult to get work as a Jean-Claude Van Damme impersonator? You are a shorter black man.
Right.
Yes, but you know, it's such a great honor for me to be alive at the same time
No,
that
I
he's
understand.
alive. You know, because I could be doing it like
So,
maybe I come along before he's even alive, but now I live in the same
us-
world.
But
and now
you're-
I'm sitting in the same place that he
You're
was.
in your late
so
30s.
it's exciting.
I mean,
for
I'm
me,
late 30s.
But I stretch every
And
day
you're
like Jean-Claude.
a
You know,
diminutive black man.
Yes,
Right.
but
Tell us what happened to your eye. Because
Yeah, what is
clearly, one of your eyes is missing.
Because because I'm gonna tell you now, to be honest with you, I was so angry at myself for not being Jean-Claude Van Damme that I cut my eye out.
Oh, like a Van Gogh, like a Vincent Van Gogh thing. You
No,
were tortured.
I don't know who that is, but
Well, he's
you
an
know,
artist.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
But Jean-Claude Van Damme is the only person that I think about.
Yeah.
I saw his movies so many times,
Yeah.
and then I realized that my side kick was not as good as his.
Chris, this
even
guy was
though
in
I trained
LAX
so much.
at the airport.
He
Yeah.
was, yeah. You were outside. You were outside of
I
LAX.
was outside with
They
my
wouldn't
cup.
let this
He
guy
was doing a
inside.
lot of kicks.
Yeah.
Now you do a lot of kicks. Because tell us what's going on with your arm here.
I'll do it
It looks like
anywhere.
it doesn't really.
No, I had a stroke.
So the
I had
arm
a stroke.
doesn't work.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, because he had a cocaine problem. Because the devil came to him and he fought the devil, you know. And
Wait, Jean-Claude Van Damme fought the devil?
Yes, but God considers him, you know, he considers him his favorite. But the devil
Yeah.
came to him, gave him, he said, "These are vitamins," and then he trusted the devil.
How
because
do you
the devil,
know this? I don't think...
because I know him, because I belong to.
When did you come
belong to-
over from France?
Okay, listen, you don't have to be so loud.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We
no,
come
but
from-
I'm thinking.
it's
I understand. Listen, it's
so loud
very
when you're
loud.
thinking.
Yeah, about, I would say.
Because
Okay.
hey man,
Listen,
they got an audience and they're like driving in their cars.
Yeah, they're
trying
not
to
happy
listen.
right now,
They're trying
Carl.
to listen while they're at school or at work. They got their headphones in, their earbuds in, and you're in their ear. You can't do that.
Yep. No, I don't know. But
When did you get here?
Oh,
Come on.
God.
You
Say
sound
about- I got
you
here
sound
about-
like a French car horn. You sound like a Renault.
well, that's my favorite car, you know.
Oh, you like the Renault?
It was Jean-Claude Van Damme's first car. His father owned the
Oh,
Renault.
okay.
He owned the Renault.
Yeah.
And
so
it was
just
when they were small, they were poor.
So
and
you-
now he's the richest man
Okay.
in the world.
Not
That's
true.
interesting.
No,
So
No,
you know,
that's
he
not
bought
true.
his father. He bought his father all the Renaults
No.
in the world. His father gave them to charity because he's such a beautiful human
No,
being.
and he's not the richest man in the world. That's
No, Jean-Claude. Yeah,
let me ask
he
you a
is.
question now.
He made 100
Please,
trillion
can you just be quiet
he's
for 1 second?
clearly not the richest.
Do you find it hard getting work as a Jean-Claude Van Damme impersonator? First of all, because why would there be one? But second of all, you are a short black man in your late 30s.
Doesn't matter.
With one eye.
And you don't look per se. I mean,
No, but it doesn't matter. You know,
also,
because
do you dye your hair orange as Jean-Claude Van Damme or just
why
now?
is your hair
well,
orange?
I'm gonna be too honest to you. I look exactly like him. So
I don't-
I get recognized the way he is, because
Wait, hold on.
when you do an impersonation, you just have to be the essence of what he is.
Yeah.
If you feel that you are him, and also look at my tattoos.
Oh, those are okay.
That's-
Those are weird tattoos.
Yeah,
Those
but
have
they-
there's a
nothing to do
devil
with
with an
Jean-Claude
8
Van
ball.
Damme.
I
There's
know,
a
but-
big
There's a
snake.
lion.
Because they
There's
are
a
the
lion,
images
and
this
that
is just this looks
No,
like what
Chris,
is this?
look,
a
it wraps
target?
all the way around.
Yeah.
The tail is actually the snake. The lion's tail is a snake.
Yeah.
And it's going into the target.
And that's that's a pentagram.
Yes, but I know, because listen to me.
What is
because
it?
I gave my soul to be closer to him. So I gave my soul to the devil.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now I understand.
Yeah.
So let me just ask you a point blank question, because
Yeah.
we're kind of running out of time here.
It's such a great honor for me to be here. Thank
right,
you
I
so much for
understand.
having me.
right? No, and
Can I
that's
ask
great.
you-
Well, let me just ask this one pointed question.
Do you know
are you a crazy person?
No.
Do you know who Jean-Claude Van Damme is?
How could I be crazy person?
That's a
How
good
could
question.
I be
Do you
a
know
crazy
who-
person? If I was,
How are you
if
gonna
I
get him out of
my
here?
favorite person is Jean-Claude Van Damme. I will have to be a great person
Do you
for
know?
me to love Jean-Claude
do you know?
Van Damme.
Do you
So how
know
can I
who
be a crazy?
Do you know who Jean-Claude Van Damme is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what does he do?
He does. Is always. He's the guy with the ponytail.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
see,
think
that's
all he knows.
Yeah, no, he doesn't
I'll-
have a ponytail. I
This
think
is
No, in the movie, not always, but he had the ponytail, in
ponytail.
In
What a
Cyborg.
weird-
Oh, okay.
What a
And-
weird week this has been. We had
have
Jean-Claude
actual
Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
The only thing I have to say, Chris, is you've got to drive this guy back to the airport.
Thank
Fuck
you
that.
so much for me. I will kick my way to the airport.
Hey,
Don't
thanks
worry
for
for me.
listening.
Kick your way.
Thanks for
Yeah.
listening to the 10-Minute Podcast. Thanks for downloading and subscribing. Please tell all your friends if you enjoyed the show. We're on Twitter at 10-Minute Pod,
I
Facebook
just
/
said dated
10-Minute
him.
Pod.
I said
Oh,
dated
the
him.
syringe. Hit the banners at our site.
He's going to sleep.
This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm so happy you're both here.
Thank you.
Great honor for me.
Yeah, this is something else.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Hey, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. My name is Will Sasso. Bryan Callen and Chris D'Elia are not here today, and I don't know how I swung this, ladies and gentlemen. It took a lot of phone calls, but somehow I got in the studio two gentlemen who have been on the show separately, and today they're on the same episode. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, we have a man who was here impersonating the man I'm about to introduce. Your name is Paulo?
It's incredible for me to be here.
Yeah, you are a Jean-Claude Van Damme impersonator?
My heart is beating.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, Jean-Claude Van Damme is here.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
This is an unbelievable thing to have both you guys in the same room together. It's just unreal.
For me, it's the greatest honor of my life.
Yeah.
If I die tomorrow,
Yeah.
it's okay because this guy that I'm sitting next to is a god.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not gonna speak until I ask him permission to speak.
Well, you're already speaking, but
That is a little bit overboard. I myself have met a few Jean-Claude Van Damme impersonator.
really,
But
there's more than one.
Not too many that are of the look and make of this man right here, Paulo.
With your permission, Your Highness, I would very
Well,
much
don't-
like
You
to.
do not need to call me that.
With your permission, His Excellency, I
Weird.
would very
You
much
don't-
like to try to impersonate you as my
Wow,
gift
what
to
a
you.
treat. What a treat. We have Paulo, the Jean-Claude Van Damme impersonator, here with Jean-Claude Van Damme. You're amused by that, Jean-Claude. Yeah,
That is very funny
Why don't you
to
take
me.
it away? Jean-Claude Van Damme impersonator Paulo with an impersonation for Mr. Jean-Claude Van
Okay,
Damme.
I'm nervous.
Can you do a Jean-Claude Van Damme impersonation?
Yes, I can. I'd like, with your permission, to begin.
You don't have to ask him permission
You can
anymore.
just do it. Listen,
I just
you
said
can
do
just
it.
do it. If I was going to do an impression of somebody, I can just do it. And what you just do it.
Okay. I would first of all like to thank you a great deal for giving me this
Okay,
opportunity.
Listen to
All
me.
right.
You can just do the impression.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you understand? You
Yes.
can just do.
Yes, Your Highness, I do. Thank you very much for even talking to me.
You
for
don't need to
even-
call me Your Highness. It is very, very, very.
Wait,
it's,
you're what?
But you are,
Your
what did you-
Highness.
you are the greatest.
You're what?
Your Highness.
Wait, did you say? Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, Paulo.
He's
One second.
calling me Uranus. You don't need to call me Uranus.
No, I'm
didn't
calling
say-
you Your Highness.
Wait,
which
what
is-
did yours say? What did you say, Paulo?
I said Your Highness.
And you said,
Uranus.
you said,
Your Highness.
You're-
He's calling me his anus?
No.
I called him Your Highness.
you're Innis.
This son of a bitch called me an anus.
No, no, no.
I
No.
don't like it.
No,
No.
Monsieur.
You come to America
No.
and you disrespect me.
He's not trying to
S'il te
call
plaît,
you.
S'il te plaît, Monsieur Jean-Claude. S'il te plaît.
Don't talk to me that
S'il te
way.
plaît. Non, parce que.
It is okay. I'm not going to listen. What I used to do is punch and kick fucking guys all day long.
I know.
He
Now-
used to, he'd punch and kick a
I
lot of
would
fucking
punch
guys.
a guy just for being looking at me.
Just for what? Looking at you?
Just for being looking at me.
Just for what?
Just if a guy was being looking at me.
Oh, okay. No, I understand.
And if this man here before me is I found it very nice that he
loves you.
I love you.
idolizes.
I love you so much.
He idolizes me, and I like that.
More than idolize you.
Let me tell
you
you-
are
let
my
me tell you,
God. You are my
Jean-Claude.
God. I think you should be the God
When
that
we-
everyone prays to.
That's a little overboard.
No.
When we had you on the show, we were extremely excited not too long ago, and then the next show we had Paulo here, and if I can just say something, he's just your biggest admirer.
I would like to bleed for you. I
No,
want to show you.
don't bleed
Yes.
for me. That's probably too much to do.
No,
It's
what?
No, not for
It's
me.
too much to do.
I want to cut myself to show you my love for you.
Listen to me. That is probably too much to do.
It's
Don't
what?
do that.
What was that? It's
Please.
what?
Probably too much.
I'm going to cut
probably,
myself.
yeah.
Let me show you how I cut myself.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes. Anything for anything. First of all, I would like to say it's a great honor for me to have you ask a question
You have
for
said
me.
that.
You have said
And
that.
also-
You
yes.
don't need to say that anymore.
Then I won't
Son
say
of a bitch. Listen. You are a 60-something black man.
Yes.
How do you
With blonde hair.
get away with doing what I do as an impersonation?
With your permission, I would like to show you my Jean-Claude Van Damme impersonation.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Without
go
any
for it.
further ado, here's Paolo's Jean-Claude Van Damme. Here it is.
First of all, I want to say what an incredible
Okay.
No,
honor
listen
this
to
is
me.
for me to do to you
Let
in
me
front
show
of
you something.
It's like my
Do you-
life is
let me show you
complete now.
something. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Do you feel this?
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
That
he just
was
nailed it.
and it looked to
Thank
me.
you. Thank you.
It looked to me that was just quick punch, quick.
Yeah,
right?
but okay.
Thank you.
Jean-Claude, you hit him really
wasn't
hard.
that odd? Wasn't that odd?
It wasn't that what?
It was not that odd.
Was not that what?
It was not so odd.
Oh,
it
so
was,
hard. Yeah,
it
yeah,
was a little bit of a quick punch.
Yeah.
I start
You
very slow and just like this.
I didn't think you were gonna
like
hit
this
him.
here,
Thank you.
like this here.
Oh, no, don't do it again.
That was very
Oh,
quick.
he's bleeding. He's
Okay,
bleeding.
now what
Hold
I'm
on, let
going
me
to
get you
do is
something that-
probably grab a tissue here.
Yeah, just give him. Oh, you got a
Merci
tissue.
beaucoup.
I brought these.
Thank you.
Okay.
Here you go. Now,
Why do you have those? Because you
in
punch
case
people all the time.
If I go to hang out with somebody and he's being looking at me, if he's being looking at
If
me,
he's
and-
what? If he's what?
If he's being looking at me
If
the,
he's-
the wrong way, then
Oh, he's,
I give him
he's
a,
being. You don't have to. If
Yes.
I may, you don't have to say being.
Oh, my
If
ears,
he's,
my
uh,
ears are ringing. It's okay though.
And so what it is
Still, I'm gonna
now I
faint
have
now.
these tissues to take out here. Okay. Now if you being looking at me, I do.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. And then
Okay,
I grab.
then he
What I
has
do
tissue.
is I probably just grab into here. I get a tissue for you, and you clean up.
I want to thank.
It
I
is
want to
like
thank you
basically.
I want to thank you for the opportunity for giving me this.
One of your
this
One of your
tissue.
teeth. Here, let me see your teeth. Paulo. His tooth is out.
Okay, now
tooth
that is a
out.
big.
It's okay.
Now
Thank you.
listen to
Thank you
me.
for
That
that.
tooth
Thank
is
you for
out.
that.
Now listen to me. In the old times if it was the old Jean-Claude Van Damme,
Yeah.
I would see this tooth and I would go.
Yeah, that would amuse
But
you. Yeah.
now I feel a little bit of guilt.
Yeah.
So
okay.
when I do
It's
something like this,
Oh, gee, okay. Look, Jean-Claude. Oh, he's getting him a tissue. He's got a bag full of paper
here you go,
towels
here you
and
go,
napkins.
and I feel a little bit bad immediately.
I was wondering what that bag was when you brought it in, and now
Tissues,
It's
tissues,
tissues, and
tissues,
paper towels.
and I also have salt.
Hello, are you okay?
I have salt and tissues.
No, why do you have salt?
For this right
All right.
here, if I take the salt,
Oh, you put salt in his eyes. That's really weird that
does
you did
it
that.
It hurts.
Yeah, it what?
It hurts.
It arts like the
No,
fine arts.
no.
What?
It hurts bad.
Like arts and crafts?
Like a son of a bitch being looking at me, and then I smash him, and then it hurts his head and dies.
Okay, look, Paulo, are
Can
you
I
okay?
ask you, Paulo? Can I
Paulo.
ask you a question?
I need a doctor.
You're making too many noises. That is so obvious. I probably
You
don't
really
want
are.
you to do that.
You seem to be making a maybe back off the mic if you're gonna be so
Back
noisy.
off the mic. Don't be so close to the mic.
I want to apologize to you, Monsieur Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Were you able to do an impersonation?
I think
You've taken 3 or 4
Yes.
hard shots to the face.
Yes, I
That
would
is
like
right.
I would like to try it.
Okay.
If you don't do it right now,
Yeah.
I'm going to get mad.
No, stop.
You're gonna get mad?
am
This man
telling
is
you.
bleeding and he lost a tooth.
But
Okay.
it was just for a presentation. I am telling you now. First of all, back off the fucking mic. If you do that one more time, I'm going to get so mad.
Okay, Paulo's crying.
Jean-Claude Van Damme has not cried since 2006.
Paulo,
Don't cry.
let's hear with what little time we have left. Let's hear your Jean-Claude Van Damme impersonation.
Okay. First of all, to thank you very much.
Check this out. You say, treat me like a god. I am a person, not a god, that makes me mad. Okay?
Okay, look, maybe this was a bad idea getting you guys together.
I'm going to. I will do something now for this. Be quiet for 1 second. Here we go. I'm going to take a shit on him.
He's shitting on
A
him.
little bit. I put shit on him.
You what?
I was being shit on him. I was being a shit on him. And
You just defecated on
I
this
was
man. That's the
putting a
craziest
being
thing
a
I've ever
shit on
seen.
him. That son of a
Oh,
bitch.
Paulo's eating it.
You put a shit on you.
Will you just sit no?
This is
Merci beaucoup.
I am very sorry to our listeners, and while
Does this podcast get a lot of hits? Does it get hits?
Well, I don't know yet.
That's-
Oh, he's vomiting. Okay.
Jean-Claude Van Damme has not vomited since 2006. Was the same time he cried, though.
Who cares?
Was the same time he cried.
Thanks for listening to the show, and yeah, please, iTunes and oh my. Okay, Paulo. That Jean-Claude, can you help?
this.
I want to thank you.
Touch it. Don't put your.
Touch
I
this.
want
What
to
did you
thank
pull
you
out
for
there?
this opportunity.
Touch this.
It's his penis.
That's okay.
Here, what's your favorite kind of boat? What do you like?
For me,
I like a cigarette boat.
I
Yeah,
want
the-
a boat. I had a boat made of leather, only leather.
Oh,
caps
that's
leather, yeah.
but that's one of his beautiful.
It's
Yeah,
unbelievable,
yeah.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Yeah. Welcome to the 10-minute podcast. Yeah, it's a podcast where there's no Will Sasso today. There's no Bryan Callen today. There's no Crystalia. Instead, they're good friends here. Instead, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm Jason Statham.
I'm Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And welcome to their podcast. We are all fans of it. So we're here sitting in instead.
I just figured out myself how to accept a podcast on my car. So now I can listen when I drive.
Yeah, when you're driving. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You know, I was driving this
It is
Maybach.
a good way to pass the time.
Yeah, you can listen to their podcast while you go to work
Exactly.
or go to the restaurant
Or
go
if you're
to the
going to-
gym. Yeah.
If you are going to go to a place to buy something,
Yeah.
you can just listen to the podcast.
I've got no time for that. I'm either making movies, I'm buying something, I'm eating something unbelievable,
Yeah.
and I'm always fucking.
Yeah, but you
and that's
got the
difference.
car, you drive. You know what kind of car do you drive?
I was driving
Jason?
this Maybach, right? And
Yeah,
this car was
yeah.
given to me as a gift from Mercedes.
You know what's good about the Maybach? They got the tinted windows.
That's right.
That way you got a girl in there, you know. The girl can lean over, suck your dick, and then you know nobody see it. Also, it goes so fast on the freeway. No one can see that you're getting the fellatio.
There's only one thing I'd addendum to that.
Yeah.
You said girl, I'd
Yeah.
say girls.
yeah,
And I was
Son
down.
of
I
a
was down.
Son
on
of
that.
a
Yeah.
bitch.
That's
Yeah.
what
You
happened.
You get a girl.
It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
You
I know
put
you've
that-
been there. I know you've been
Yes,
there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
often would get one or two or four girls
Yeah,
just to
yeah,
be
yeah.
trading. One time I had a game to play, and this was when I played when I did a time cup. I had in my trailer a bunch of girls there,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I would
yeah,
give $1,000 to the girl that could make me explode.
From your dick.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I make
the
sure.
buns
And
The
they
bums
would
from
each get
Brussels.
1 minute to
Yeah.
suck me
That's,
off and on
Yeah.
until one woman got me to come, explosion.
Yeah, but-
and then I would give her $1,000.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then I had them all fired.
Yeah, that's great. Because you can't have them around later. Because
right.
after the girl that you work with puts
Yes.
her mouth on you, then you don't even want to look at her.
Yes.
When you look at her in the face, look at what you did. We can't even be in the same room now. But you know what's funny? It's like they're loosening a pickle jar. That's the only thing that's unfair.
What?
If everyone takes a chance losing the pickle jar,
Yes.
then the one person is going to loosen it, and then they let it go. So even though maybe you had a nice girl, maybe
Yes.
there's a black girl sucking
Of
your
course,
cock.
there is a dark girl.
Yeah, and then the Asian girl is sucking your
Yes,
dick,
nice
and you really
caramel.
like the way the black girl does it,
Right.
Because she got the big mouth, you know, you got the big mouth, the black girl, and then the Asian girl she doesn't know how,
Right.
But then you come in the mouth anyway,
You know
because
what?
the black girl loosened your pickle jar.
You know what the best part about that is?
It's good.
For-
That's a good
for-
way to put it.
Guess what? The best part about that is it doesn't matter.
No,
Because you still get to feel good with the explosion.
You're coming. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
You're coming. You're having laughs. I like to tell jokes to girls while they make me suck. While they suck into my dick. I
You say jokes?
I tell them jokes. It's a good time. You know. One time I say, "Hey, what's better?" There was one time there was two girls. They're sucking my dick. I said, "What's better than two girls sucking my dick?" And they said, "What?" And I said, "Three girls."
Three girls.
And then
That's it. That's
and
the
another
spirit.
girl came
That's
in.
great. I had a bunch
because
of girls.
I heard the door.
I had a.
Oh.
Yeah, there's another one. Yeah.
I had a girl. I had a bunch of girls First of all, for me now, they got to be perfect. I send them to NASA, and they got to mathematically add up to perfect proportions.
Yeah,
and then,
NASA.
yeah. I'm joking, of course, but I mean they got to be perfect. And then I had these girls come out, and I had this like marble slab,
Yeah.
and I made them all drape their tongues
Yeah,
over
yeah,
the
it's
marble slab.
funny.
And then you can imagine what I did to their tongues with
You put your dick onto it.
something like that, my
Yeah.
friend. I don't kiss and tell.
Yeah.
I don't kiss and
Hey,
tell.
what's the
You
biggest
just
house?
told.
What's the biggest house you've ever bought a girl?
For me, I bought a girl. I had a house built for a girl
Yeah.
to her
Aye.
specs, right? And it was built in the shape of my body, and she had a
house?
pool the shape of my.
I don't buy girls' houses,
Why
not because
not?
I cannot afford them, but because that girl to me is not as good as me, and I buy myself.
You
house.
buy yourself a house, yeah.
The girl can come
Yeah.
over sometime.
Yeah, but then that way-
But I don't. When I drive her to my place,
Yeah.
I go up a lot of windy roads.
Yeah.
And I blindfold her.
Yeah, you do.
Then when she comes to my house, she doesn't know. She
It's-
knows the inside of my house,
Yeah.
but she doesn't know
Where she
it
is. No, she doesn't know. That's the
Then
same
I
thing.
say,
It's good to put.
Suck my dick.
Yeah. It's good to put a black bag over their head so that it's like they're in a prison camp or something and you're transferring them from one building to another.
Now
know.
you sound like one of your movies.
Well, it's happened in my movie, but it's also role playing you can do while you're on set, and then they don't know where they are. I love coming.
I was
So do
one
I.
time eating sushi
Yeah, I
at
love
this
sushi.
place in Malibu
Yeah.
with all my
no
friends.
boo, no boo,
It was called Nobu.
no boo.
Was it Nobu?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I was with Joel Silver
Yeah.
and a bunch of other people, and it was the best sushi I have ever had. I had a sole.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if was it soul. They don't usually sell soul.
I don't
at
know.
Nobu.
I'm not
Yeah,
much.
It might have been albacore.
It was we did have albacore.
Yeah.
But we had the sole.
Did you have the secret dolphin? They've got a room where you can eat dolphins.
Yeah,
secretly.
you know
Baby
what? You
dolphin.
can have the dolphin belly. It's
That's
like
right.
a Toro of the tuna.
It's illegal.
It's
I
illegal.
know it's illegal, but it's delicious.
Yeah.
You can. One time I went-
$5,000
I went-
for 2 pieces.
I've eaten whale.
I
there
went
as well,
swimming
blue
once
whale.
with a dolphin with a knife, and I catch a dolphin.
Yeah.
Stab him in his dolphin
Yeah.
stomach.
Yeah.
And left him there.
Yeah. You know, one time this guy who used to do work with me was he did some money work with me.
Felt
He
good.
had bad investments, and all he cares about is money.
Yes.
And I was very sick and tired of him. I said, "And you're not a good guy." And I said, "I want you to go away." So we made an agreement, and I had my lawyer write it up. I bought him.
I bought one
I
time.
bought him, and I bought him, and I had him sent to the Balkan countries. I said, "You can have, here's your spending allowance, but you have to get the fuck out of here."
And how
And he
much
went-
did you spend for
I
him?
bought him for $4 million. Then he gets $250,000 a year to stay out of the country.
Do
So-
you converse and talk with him?
Yeah, I was still friends, but I don't like him, and I want him to go away. So that's what I
bought
did.
him away. That's a genius.
Yeah.
One time, I hired a group of fishing, these Japanese guys, and I hired them to kill a blue whale for me because I
Yeah.
wanted to eat some blue
Delicious,
whale.
yeah.
And then that's right. And then somebody said, "Why?" And I said, "Because when I walk into a room, I'm the only one in that room for miles who's ever killed a blue whale, who's ever paid."
That way you know.
That way I know that at the end of
Yeah.
the day, there's one less blue whale. I mean, I like them.
Yeah.
I like them.
I-
It's just the feeling of knowing that I'm the only one who's killed a blue
I have
whale.
never eaten a blue whale, but one time I have done the same thing. Do you know Chevy?
No.
Chevy is a car.
Sure, the company, yeah.
I don't know this.
Do you know how cars have emblems on the front of
Yeah,
cars?
yeah.
I took one off a Chevy,
Oh yeah.
and I.
It's American car. Yeah.
It was
yeah.
American.
Yeah.
I don't drive a Chevy,
me
but
neither.
it was in a parking lot in
Yeah.
a supermarket at a ShopRite in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And I took it and I pried it off.
Yeah.
And I ate it
Why do you eat it? It's made metal and
I know
plastic.
it
not
hurts.
good for
It
you.
really hurts on the way down.
Yeah.
But I know that person was
Yeah.
going to look for his emblem, and there was no way in the world that he would ever find it
Yeah.
because it was inside of me.
Yeah,
Fuck that guy.
That way, yeah, fuck that guy. One time, Richard Branson and I both.
I know him.
Yeah, you know Richard Branson. We fucked Sharon Stone inside the Chipotle.
Let's do this. Why don't we go and buy Nobu and turn it into a store that sells just candles or something like that?
That's a great idea,
Or-
Jason Statham.
Yeah.
I would love
let's
to
go.
do that.
It's a candle store now. You
Yeah,
came
let's
into the
turn-
sushi. If you want wax that burns.
That's beautiful because Nobu in Malibu overlooks the ocean. Now it'd be full of candles. So if we're out there in the boat eating whale sushi, we look and see all the beautiful candles.
Also-
then we get head from a girl.
And
we could
for
burn it to the
kicks,
ground.
We can put Tabasco sauce in our eyes.
Yeah, that's also a great idea.
I don't know why we'd do
hey,
that.
we can
Because
have
we
a
can.
competition to see who can put a raw egg in the asshole without breaking it.
Done.
This is a fun thing to do for us.
Sounds
Yeah,
a
we
lot.
We can do whatever we want.
Well, it's great to have you here again.
Thank you very much.
How have you been?
I have been pretty good.
Can you still do the splits between two chairs?
I'm sure he can.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Hey, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. You want to buy something on Amazon, you go to 10minutepodcast.com, and there's all that stuff. And
Gamefly.
yeah, my name is Will Sasso.
I'm Bryan the Kid Callen.
And Chris D'Elia is not with us. He's out doing a little stand-up date. So, but this is great. We called this man last minute, and and
I
he
was
actually
in town. I was in
and
town.
he's in town, and he wanted to come by. He's now a veteran of the show, a guest we've had a couple times, and it's a real honor to bring back. Sorry,
That you say
bring
something about bring black.
I know I said something
It
wrong.
is
I made
not
a mistake.
right.
No, Jean-Claude Van Damme is here. The muscles from Brussels.
I appreciate being here.
It's great to have you.
I love to be here and talk to you guys and
Yeah.
being on doing podcasts. So it's
Well,
very good.
I think we can all agree. It's very exciting to have you.
What have you been up to?
I actually, one of the reasons why I thought that you can put me on this podcast is because I have been doing a new venture.
Are you moving into producing
Doing a
movies?
movie or?
I have not actually. I still am reading scripts, but I have been open. I have opened a place to stay in Santa Barbara, California. It is Santa Barbara. It is about 1 minute 15. If you are in a fast car, you can get there in 55 minutes from.
Santa Barbara.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is what I said, Santa Barbara. So then what you do, it is basically a place you can come. You can bring a family. You can bring a girl. You can bring also mistress.
That's very funny.
Well,
It is a very private. It is Arbor Inn. It's Jean-Claude Van Damme Arbor Inn.
Oberyn.
No, Jean-Claude Van Damme Arbor Inn. Arbor Inn.
Oberyn. What?
Oberyn.
I'm sorry. You've opened. You're starting up.
Or Borin.
No,
Or
you're
Borin.
saying it wrong.
Okay.
Arbor Inn. Two words.
O-R-B.
No,
Okay.
What did you open?
H.
H.
Inn.
Wait. Let me put an H. Put an H in front of what he said. Horbor.
Harbor.
Horbear?
Harbor.
There you go.
Oh, a harbor inn.
I don't
Inn.
understand
You
why
open
it's
like a
hard.
little like a hotel, like a motel,
Of course,
like a
yes.
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara Arbor Inn. And what you can do is have 6 rooms in there.
So it's a bed and breakfast.
It's kind of a,
Jean-Claude Van Damme, bed and breakfast, yes.
yeah.
And you can have
and
a
it's called
6
the Harbor Inn.
Arbor Inn, yes.
Called the Harbor Inn.
So we get regular breakfast and
Yes,
French
and the
breakfast.
thing is, I have a staff there that is a lot of Mexicans and also one white guy. And what we do is you get there and you can just live there. It is nice. It is all enclosed. Our goal is you can never see one of the workers because they're all out of sight, out of mind, right? So what you can do is just lay there, have a good time. We have a pool, we have a steam room, and just basically live in harmonious behavior.
In what?
Harmonious.
Or
behavior.
harmonious behavior.
Harmonious
yeah.
behavior.
So you've okay. So this is sort of a specialty thing because you're Jean-Claude Van Damme. You've traveled the world. You've been a big celebrity action star. And when you stay somewhere, you want certain things. You want your privacy.
I want my privacy. I want all that.
Who better to design a harbor inn,
Yes.
a bed and breakfast experience in Santa Barbara?
Right.
Is it reasonably priced? How much does it cost for a room?
Right now, for one room, one night, we have different rooms, but we have one great room and then 5 other rooms, and the other rooms start right now at $600 a night. It is not that bad.
That's not well. I guess Santa Barbara is.
So it's an upscale place.
It is upscale, but it is in Santa Barbara. So
Is this like a new? Is it like a new? Did you take over an old building or did you build it new or what did you?
basically, what I did was we renovated a place that was not that big, special. But what we did was we got the gardeners and all that, and we made it in there. And I was there from the beginning. I would literally go in with plants, and I would put on my Ord hat, and I would get there and say, I would have plants, and I would walk in there.
Plants?
No, I had plans.
Oh, plans.
Okay, and I would walk in there, talk to the foreman. I would put on my Ord hat, and I would go in.
Ord hat.
What?
Ord hat.
I would no.
Ordet?
No. I would go in.
Yeah, you'd go in. Yeah.
And I would be having plans
We got that part.
in my hands, my own hands.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I would go in with my Ordet.
Hard hat, Brian.
Yes.
Hard hat.
It is correct.
Okay. And you built it from the beginning. That's pretty
Yes,
amazing.
I built
So,
it from the beginning.
All right.
And
Well,
and I would try. I remember I would ask all the guys there. They were all different guys trying to work on this. There were 12 guys.
Oh wow.
10 Mexicans,
Well,
1 white guy, and
we
1
don't
black
need
guy.
to. Okay. I don't know why you need to
Yeah.
And so,
necessarily let us know their races.
Interesting.
so,
Can I ask?
so
Is it-
I
yeah.
would take all of them, and we would harness their power.
Oh, okay.
We would harness their power.
I think harness. There's no other word that
Harness.
would come before
Right.
their power than harness. So it's got.
And now what we did was we built a place,
Yeah.
and it is a bed and breakfast at Santa Barbara. Jean-Claude Van Damme does it,
Yeah.
and he will literally, is
Yeah,
me,
you.
will serve you breakfast in bed, whatever you
Really?
want. You want bagel
Wow,
with cream
that's
cheese and
actually-
lox.
Yeah.
You want bagel with cream cheese and lox. You want boiled eggs.
What?
You want oatmeal.
Wait, go back. Eggs, ort, what?
Bagels and lox.
Right, but then after that you said
Cream cheese.
no. Before
After,
I think it was
after
before.
After that.
Like I want eggs, but I want them.
Oh, you want them to have a sunny side up, or
yeah.
you
A
can get
different
them hard boiled, or you can get whatever you want.
Hard-boiled.
Hard-boiled
Oatmeal.
eggs. Yeah. Well, let me ask you this: do you have any of your celebrity friends coming by to stay at the bed and breakfast?
Fancy enough, what happened is I have friends of all different types of people in the business. It doesn't matter what they are, whether they are, a very famous person like Tom
Sylvester
Cruise.
Stallone.
I know Sylvester Stallone.
Might come by.
I know even Spanish ones like Antonio Banderas and the
wow.
Mexican. I also know Mexican celebrities.
Yeah, you like.
It doesn't matter
okay,
what you
it doesn't
are.
matter what race you are, so don't say Mexican.
But
yeah.
the first celebrity we had was Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford came in. Harrison Ford came in.
like the HBO show was on.
Harrison.
Oh, Harrison Ford.
He was playing on the Star Wars movie.
Harrison Ford.
And
You know-
Indiana Jones.
Yes.
4 syllables.
Harrison Ford.
Okay, here. Can I just? You speak excellent English.
Thank you.
You know, when you say HAR, sometimes, there's a different way to pronounce it, like more of an English way. I don't know if that.
If I say
It doesn't matter. What is this on the beach? Or
it is actually on the beach, and it is interesting enough
Yeah.
because a fancy place like this only costs so little money. But you can be out there, and you can be with all types of people, or you can look out in the ocean and see all sorts of things, wildlife. You see jellyfish, you see other dolphins, you see whales. Sometimes if you go out far enough, if you're in a boat, or seals, or whatever you would see.
what?
You see whales if you're on a boat.
Yeah, but no,
you
after
say
that you said-
dolphins is what you say.
No. After that, you said
Orp seals.
Oh, orp seals.
harp
Oh,
seals with
harp
an H.
seals again.
They are a beautiful
So
creature.
you can.
harp seals, right?
Orp seals, yes.
Okay. So do you?
Harp seals.
So you can go out in the ocean from
Correct.
from the bed and breakfast. You can do like
Orbs.
I would imagine you probably maybe do some. Is there fishing out there in Santa Monica, or
You can fish.
So
you
you
can
can-
fish, but it is a tough job because they don't bounce up into the ocean like this. You're in the boat, you see all the fucking. I remember I was out there one time. It was so making me so mad, and I was getting so angry, and because I didn't see any fishes. So what I did was I would go down there with my harpoon, and I would go down there,
Harpoon!
and I
Harpoon!
would get a lobster, and we would cook and
what?
eat lobster.
a lobster?
Correct.
Fuck! I can't believe.
Are you
I
a
got-
good cook, Jean-Claude?
I can make anything.
Wow.
Anything.
Do you find some? Is it difficult to make some dishes?
Some dishes, I have to be honest, are so hard
Yeah,
to
that's what I
create.
thought. I thought you're.
They're so hard and so difficult that I just
it's
can't get
hard.
it. I can't wrap my head around it. The
Yeah,
weather.
sometimes if you're gonna make a difficult dish, it becomes hard.
It takes
to do.
a long time, and I got to admit that I don't like some dishes. Some dishes I like a lot, and I get a serious hard on for,
no.
and some I just don't like.
It's hard on.
Thanks for listening to the 10 Minute Podcast. Everybody go to Santa Barbara and visit the JCVD Harbor Inn.
Harbor Inn.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10 Minute Podcast.
Here we are. It's not Will and Brian and Chris. Welcome to the 10 Minute Podcast. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm Jason Statham.
Son of a bitch.
There he is.
I'm Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, and we replace the guys, we love their podcast. We come here before, we have a lot of jokes, we have a good time. So we decide to come back. Yeah. But this time is different. Myself, Jason, and Jean-Claude, we did movies together, we did the Expendables, and we're
One
good
and
friends.
two.
Yeah.
Did our own stunts.
Yeah. So they're good friends now. We decide what do we want to do next. And we all got together over a lunch we had, a Spago. And we decided we want to do a reality show together. Yeah. So we asked the guys, can we come on your podcast to tell everybody we got a new show? If you want to watch it.
To have a reality show.
Yeah.
So
if we,
A great idea.
yeah. The reality show. But they don't know what kind of reality show to do. So what they're going to do here
Just had one preliminary meeting.
is just a
Basically,
lunch, most of the time we talked about.
This is the second
I
time
think
we
we should-
got together.
Yeah.
I think we should do something where we got to climb something like a mountain, like K2.
Yeah.
Where only three and four people survive, and we got to climb up there with no clothes on, and then we got to beat the clock. I mean, we got a clock, and if we don't beat the clock, then we pay the price.
Yeah, that's a good idea, yeah.
But we got to
I
climb
don't
up there
know.
with no ropes and no
Yeah.
clothes.
But not everybody can do that, to climb Everest. Because if you do reality shows, this about you, you have to have these ideas,
Well, I mean, people are not in shape. Need not apply.
Yeah.
Need not
Yeah, but
apply.
that's hard to do to get these
Also,
super athletes,
is it us to do that?
I don't want to do that.
Because
Yeah,
we
I
are
don't-
getting old, and not to be
I'm not getting old.
saying negative things about us, but I don't think that would be good with my doctor. I don't think he would like it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not-
I don't
I'm
want to
not-
go to India. The food makes
We
me
have-
shit. Made me poo so much. I did there once. I made the movie there.
But I mean, think about
Yeah,
this.
poo. It's
There-
funny.
There's an idea.
We have
How about
families.
this? I want to do.
We have
What if
families.
we
Stay
did that?
local. Stay local.
Yeah. What if I did the reality show? This is called Action Movie, the reality show. So this like action movie because everyone likes to see us in action movies. But we get the contestant, then we make them do challenges. Like for instance, here's one. You go and you say, "Hey, you make two teams." Then you say you have to go blow up that bank. Like that's like an action movie. And then you blow everyone up, and then blow it sky high. Everybody,
I know
I'm
what
dying.
blowing up is.
Yeah, and then they got the gun pointed at them, and then you say,
Fake gun.
"No, real gun. You blow up the bank." Yeah, And then you point to them and you say, I guess your interest rate exploded, something like that. I don't know. We get the action movie writer to give the good lines, to these guys.
I understand you want good lines,
Yeah,
and that
it's
is
funny,
what you're familiar with in the
It's
movie.
like an action movie,
But the problem you run into with reality show is you cannot do things like that, because then what happens is you have red tape. And red tape comes from
but that was
things
the
that you
governor.
cannot cross.
Yeah, but just
because
to blow
of
up
legal
one bank is not that
ramifications.
Yeah, but there's not a ramification. You build just one bank. What is your idea
One
then,
bank
Jean-Claude?
or
Have you got
17
an
I don't know,
idea?
U.S. Federal Trust or
have
something.
you got an idea?
Just a piece of shit Bank of America, something like that. They blow it up. It doesn't matter. They have stupid people in there. They
All right.
just go to blow it
Arnold,
sky high.
give
People
him a
are
chance.
people.
Then fuck that
You
then.
cannot
What's your
say that
idea?
people are
I get
people.
I
Take it easy, mate.
do this
Take it easy,
stupid.
mate.
You
Yeah,
cannot
make
say
an
people,
action
a
movie.
person is
People-
a person. It doesn't matter who they are. They all live equal. And
Yeah,
let
but-
me tell you, my idea
Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
my idea is you take one of us,
Yeah.
and then you take
Yeah.
all of a sudden 20 girls, and those girls, basically, we choose who the best one to be the love of our lives.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's
I
like the
think-
Bachelor.
It is,
The
but
Bachelor.
instead of Bachelor, it is one of us, and we are action movie stars.
But I've seen that in some ways.
But
don't-
in a way, it is a spin on it.
Yeah.
Because to just
But
do
then, but then at the end, if there's 20 girls, okay, I think I understand now. You
Right.
got 20 girls. Let's say, for example, there's Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes.
You're the beautiful bachelor. You're the action movie star. You
Thank
can do
you.
the splits on 2 semi-trucks. Everybody
Thank
wants
you.
you. All the girls, yeah. You pick one, yeah. And then you take the other 19 girls, right? You put them into a Chinook helicopter, transport helicopter. And then you blow them
I
up.
don't know.
They explode everywhere.
Let's see.
Right?
Let's
Is
see.
that-
Let's pay. Let's
am
put,
I right?
Let's put a bunch
There's
of people.
red tape and legal ramifications.
Yeah, but
you
they
cannot
can do
do
both.
I've got an
both.
answer. I've got an answer.
Yeah,
I've got an
yeah,
answer.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
make
yeah,
people
yeah.
swim in open water for let's make them swim. We'll have a giant clock, and they gotta swim underwater. Then they gotta swim outside the water. Then they gotta run up a mountain. Then they
This
gotta do all
sounds
kinds of stuff. Listen to me.
boring.
And then it's a 24-hour race. And they gotta
24
beat,
fucking hours to run around. You're
That's
swimming.
beat,
You
but they
run
gotta
up a
beat
mountain.
the clock. But they gotta beat.
I
the
don't-
clock.
Shut up. Stop saying beat the clock.
I don't-
Stop saying that. Don't say that again.
You've got to have a clock. If
Don't
you're gonna have,
say beat the clock.
Life
Don't
is
say
a
beat
clock.
the clock.
Everyone
don't
wants to beat the
think-
clock. I mean,
No,
that's exactly.
don't.
Beat the clock is a good idea because
course it's a good
you need
idea.
what sells? Sex.
And
Yeah,
time.
that
is
and
what
time.
sells.
And time.
No,
And
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
Time does not
but-
sell.
Yeah, but
If you took a
Jean-Claude-
bunch of animals and you had to skin them.
Yeah, but Jason Statham here, all he wants to do is beat the clock, and run around, swim and jump and ride the fucking bike.
It's not good.
That's bullshit.
It's
That's
also,
bullshit.
it's also very hard to pitch that because
No,
Yeah.
no. If you had to
Yeah.
climb the highest peak,
The
we could
Himalayas
find,
or
and then
something?
Yeah.
no, the
Yeah,
highest
the
cliff,
Himalayas,
the
the
highest
kid.
cliff
The
we could find,
Himalayas-
and then dive into the water.
Yeah, yeah, the
and you had to beat the
Himalayas.
clock.
Yeah,
you had to beat
basically,
the clock.
if you had to climb the
The one who beats the
Himalayas.
clock
No, you're
wins
saying
the
it wrong.
prize.
It's
Everyone.
Himalayas.
no, you're saying it Himalayas.
No, listen here. This is how you say it. Himalaya.
No, listen to yourself.
Yeah.
You have to say
Yeah.
Himalaya.
Yeah, you say,
think-
come
I
on,
think-
don't be an asshole.
I think
Yeah,
the language.
you
The
gotta say-
language is my first language. If you don't mind.
Yeah, show us how to say
It's
Himalayas.
called Himalaya.
This good. Yeah. I got it. I got
That
the
sounded-
idea.
that
They call
sounded
it
good.
You call it
Himalaya.
the Himalaya Challenge. Okay.
And there are-
First, you have to run up the whole Himalayas,
I like it.
Jason said.
like it, yeah.
Then you get to the top. There's 20 girls there.
No
you
clock.
gotta, you know,
And
there's
try
no,
to- try
there's
to
no
lay
clock up
them.
at the Himalaya.
There's
too,
a clock
too
up
high.
there.
Then at the top of the thing, you have to take the girl on a romantic date. There are nice table and chairs there. Red wine. Have a piece of fish.
you
and
You
then
gotta gotta fuck them all with the time. Anyone who can fuck all of them and beat the clock.
And then the whole restaurant set, the whole thing that you made there, it goes kaboom. You blow it up.
I cannot get on board with that because it has to do with death.
No, but it's funny.
And there are legal ramifications.
There's no legal ramifications. No, then you see Jean-Claude, he'll be flying through the air like...
I like this. I like that, but
and
it's
Jason
dangerous.
Statham, he'll be flying through the air. And then Arnold, I go flying. And I catch the end of the Apache helicopter.
You're writing
That's
this.
the fighter helicopter.
This has to be
and
a
I pull my way
reality
up and
You're
I shoot
writing
everything.
the show. You cannot write a reality
It's
show.
reality.
If it is reality, it has to unfold when it happens.
Yeah, but that's why we're here, to
Well,
come
I
up
think-
with it.
That is saying why we're here. We're here to do what we are to do.
Yeah.
And that is...
Come up with a reality show.
Well,
I'll think-
Come on, they give us the podcast here so that we could come up with a show. So come on, let's come up with a show. Here, let me think. That's how I think.
I don't know what to do because of the way it poops inside.
It poops everywhere, yeah.
I want it to poop outside.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Hello, I am good. Are you talking to me or are
No,
you talking to them?
no, I mean like the podcast. We're here.
You say to the people that
Yeah, I say hello there to everybody.
Download.
Yeah. They download it. They put it on their phone. They listen to the computer in the car. They so and so.
They can
When they're working
access-
out, yeah.
They can access us from this podcast wherever they want.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah, hi, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. It's no Will, it's no Brian and Chris. And my name is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And I am Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
We're sitting here, we're talking, we want to...
One of the guys said that when we have to do the podcast, last time we had Jason Statham here, and the guys, Will, Sasso, and Bryan Callen, and also Chris D'Elia, was saying that we need to be more natural and don't necessarily try to push our agenda on the podcast.
Yeah,
So
last time I tried to pitch a show, and it's like, fuck that bullshit.
it's
Let's
very
just
hard.
sit around and talk.
It's very hard.
Yeah,
to
it's
do.
hard.
So it is absolutely so hard to do.
Yeah.
And we were just shooting the shit about this podcast earlier, and then I said to Not Schwarzenegger that why don't we just talk about what we were talking about before the podcast was press record.
So before, we were at In-N-Out, we're having a burger, we're sitting down, it's me, it's JCVD, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and we're talking about the dog that we have. We bought a dog.
We have a dog.
Yeah.
His name is a new addition to us, and his name is Orvie.
Yeah, Harley the dog.
And so we got this dog because he kind of fell into our laps.
Yeah, we're both doing a movie that we're going to do, we're developing now with this actor, Robert Davi.
Robert Davi was had a dog named Daisy.
And so Robert says, here, I got that dog, this, my dog had all the puppies.
And the dog was a dog, and that dog had another one, had a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So we take the dog, Orvie.
Yeah, that's right. We took this son of a bitch, and we got the dog now. We're sharing it, which is good, because you don't live so far from me
also,
in Malibu.
If I go off to do a movie, then what you can do is watch the dog.
Yeah. So last time, if Jean-Claude Van Damme has a movie, I'll watch the dog. I do a movie, Jean-Claude has the dog. But this son of a bitch, this dog is pooing inside.
They take a poop inside.
Yeah, another thing you don't want to do is eat the food. You
It does if you
that
put
you
it.
got for him.
I have in my TV room, in my upstairs TV room, I have a low coffee table. And what I do is sometimes I order Chinese food, and when I put it down there, I sit down next to the small table, and I eat the Chinese food. Now, this son of a bitch, Orvi, comes up sometimes to beg to get the wonton or whatever, or fucking mushu. And what I do is say, hey, son of a bitch, get out of here. And he goes and whimpers in the corner, but always sneaking some of that bullshit mushu.
Yeah. Or how about the other day, I take the dog to the dog park, I go there, drive all the way there, you got to find parking for the Humvee, it's so hard to park here. And then you go in, you got to open the one door, you got to make sure the other door is closed before you open the door so that no dog got away, But then I take Harvey there, and then as soon as I open the next door, he runs away to go with the other dogs. I'm like, Harvey, you son of a bitch. Get back here. Come on. Don't run away.
The dog is going to run into oncoming traffic. That son of a bitch.
Yeah, this dog is a son of a bitch.
This fucking dog is such a son of a bitch.
Yeah, because Robert Davi's dog, Daisy,
had
this
dog.
We don't mean it's a son of a bitch.
We're not bad-mouthing dogs
No.
because of PETA coming out us and saying, you guys are saying bad words to these animals.
No, it don't mean like that. It's very simple. When a woman dog who's a bitch has the dog puppy, in this case it's
comes
Harvey.
out of not a dick penis. It comes out of a pussy, vagina. So then when that means is coming out of
comes
a
out
bitch.
of the dog's pussy.
Right.
Yeah.
So the dog comes out of a bitch.
Yeah.
So
It's so funny. Why is it so funny that the dog comes out of it? Yeah.
So
I
then-
don't know what. I'm so juvenile
So-
to think a dog pussy is so funny.
Since the dog doesn't have a dick, it has a pussy. That pussy opens up because it's a female. And then
Then the dog is born,
comes
the
out,
puppy.
and because of that dog
Yeah.
is a son.
With a son of a bitch. Harvey, you son of a bitch.
And then when the dog poops on the lawn,
Yeah.
it's a good dog. But
Yeah.
when it poops on my Chinese food, that dog is a son of a bitch.
Yeah. If the dog poops outside, he takes a shit, make a poo. Then I'm like, Harry, you son of a bitch. And I mean in a nice way.
In a nice way.
Because it is a son of a bitch.
It is a son
but
of a
if the
bitch.
dog takes a shit on the Jean-Claude Van Damme's carpet, I'm like, Harvey, you son of a bitch.
In a bad
That's
way.
a bad way, yeah.
Right.
So I don't know what to do the house training. We got the trainers here. We got the obedience guy to come, There's this guy comes into the sweltering heat. He's wearing a
wants
bow
us
tie.
to-
I don't trust
He
this
wants,
guy.
but that means something. One time, the dog, when we got the first guy that we thought we were going to use, we had the other dog, our dog, that son of a bitch, Orvi, was growling at him. And I read this book saying that the dog isn't necessarily growling at him.
Yeah.
He was growling at us, intuitively not liking
Yeah,
him for a
But
certain
also
reason.
then the same dog therapist said that the dog is mad at his mother. And why is he mad at that bitch? It's because the mother is not there. And I'm like, that's hard, you son of a bitch.
The
It's so
bitch is
hard,
not there.
to...
That bitch is not there for her son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It is not as for they're not human. They're not human. They're dogs.
No, the dogs, yeah.
So
I've
he
had
was
lots
saying-
of dogs. I used to have this son of a bitch named Patches. He was a good dog. I had the son of a bitch named Duke. That was a good dog also.
I had a son of a bitch named Maddie.
Yeah, that was a good dog.
I had a son of a bitch named Cody.
Yeah, I had the son of a bitch named Bullet.
I had a son of a bitch named Rover.
Yeah, I had the son of a bitch named Spot.
I had a son of a bitch and I named him Bear.
Yeah, which is a good name for a dog because it looks like a bear.
It was a
dog,
joke.
yeah.
It was a big dog, and
A
it
big
was
Newfoundland
a son
dog.
of a
What a son of a
bitch.
bitch that dog was. I had the son of a bitch named Sylvester, you know, because
That was a
it's
big joke.
Yeah,
That was a big
'cause
joke
a
from
good
our
friend
friend. Yeah.
sliced along.
I had a son of a bitch named. We called him Fuck Dog.
Yeah, that's a good name for a dog. Everybody gets a name for your dog. He's a fat dog, yeah. I got a son of a bitch Shih Tzu called Giggles.
That's
Giggles.
a nice name.
Yeah.
We both had lots of son of a bitches.
I had so many son of a bitch. Like this dog, Giggles' middle name was the Clown Dog, last name Schwarzenegger.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Giggles the Clown Dog Schwarzenegger.
People when he goes
No, because
away.
I broke my leg doing True Lies. So this dog made me laugh. yeah. But now that Jean-Claude Van Damme and I, we share a dog, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna leave the dog pooing everywhere, shitting everywhere, come out of his bitch mom's pussy, dog pussy?
It came right out of that bitch.
Yeah,
That bitch opened up her pussy, and that dog came out.
yeah.
That son of a bitch.
Yeah, this Harvey, you son of a bitch. That's a good podcast. We just talk. No, pushing
We
it.
had
like I
no
said
pushing
before.
agenda.
Yeah. Don't talk about the show business. Don't talk about anything.
We
Just
call
Harvey,
this-
you son of a bitch, you.
Orvy.
Harvey, yeah, Harvey.
Orvy.
The son of a
The
bitch.
son of a bitch.